Game. The champion. Taking a look at New York. Well, they have a tough road to the title now, needing a win on the road in this Game 6 just to keep the series alive.
And one thing we know in the NBA Finals, anything can happen. If they play smart, stay composed, they can force a 7th game. Won't be easy in this hostile environment.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. We've got Miles McBride. Adebayo is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Bull in at the center position. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Here's Antetokounmpo. Bucket is good.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Pass to McBride. Back to Bridges. Adebayo with the screen on Williams. Fires the three. Holmgren with the steal. To the paint. It's deflected. That one good for 2.
Well, Williams is a threat anywhere on the floor. The defense can't give him that much room, inside or out.
And the dunk by Bull.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now, here's Holmgren. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Hits the three-point bomb.
And running offense through Holmgren. Great court awareness and really unselfish.
Bridges outside. Adebayo, that's a 2-pointer. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start for them.
Williams passes to McDaniels. Pass to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Williams against Bull. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plans at this point.
McBride passes to LeBron. And he banks in the lane.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Mitchell, who's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and of course, LeBron James.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Williams, and here is Antetokounmpo. Mitchell outside. Shot from the wing. Buries the jump shot.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Yabusele, he's checked in for the Knicks. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Here's McBride. The three from LeBron. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Well, they missed one after 4 straight makes. Still a good start to the game.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Now here's James. Buries the 20-footer. LeBron's got 6. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell sets the screen for Williams. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Mitchell against Clarkson. And Mitchell gets it to go.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's McBride. Back to Clarkson. From deep, James. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And on his 3rd shot, he finally gets it to fall. Here's Giannis. Outside Williams. Back to Giannis. LeBron grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And LeBron's used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. 3-point lead. Outside Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. And the 3 off target. For New York, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. McBride passes to Yabusele. Pass to McBride. Yabusele is screen on Mitchell. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
And guys, they've done a great job keeping their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Dort comes in for McDaniels. And it's Alex Caruso in for Mitchell. Now here's Caruso. There's Williams with the 3. And Bull pulls it down. James finds McBride. Back to James. New York moving the ball around. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Knicks, Scottie Pippen's checked in for Bull. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Miles McBride. And here now the Thunder. They trail by 1. Now here's Williams to stop the drought. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Williams against Bridges. And it's Adebayo in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. His second shot goes in, off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Williams passes to Caruso. Williams up on top. He's defended by Podziemski. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now here's Holmgren. Scoreless thus far. His first shot coming late. It's hauled in by LeBron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Podziemski. defended by Dort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. Coming up.
And one thing I love about Adebayo, he is never shy about drawing contact.
All right, now look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for New York.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high percent. Looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Giannis. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Bridges outside. Pippen feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. And here's James outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They won their last game Monday night.
That mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
Now Waltz, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. A wide open look here for Caruso. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. There's now give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Miles McBride's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. Bridges outside. Here's Pippen. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, good luck. Giannis can close space in a hurry with that lead.
And here is Caruso. Dort passes to Giannis. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. You just couldn't convert.
And it's Pippen in the corner. Pass to McBride. Here's James. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now Caruso. And here's Giannis. Guarded by Pippen. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. 4th, Bam Adebayo.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And a switcher also for New York. Bowles checked in. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside Williams. Shoots over Bridges. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. McBride with the ball. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jaden McDaniel.
Taking the defender out of his shoes. Crafty move by Bridges. And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Holmgren's checked in. Now here's Giannis. It's stolen by Adam. Bio. Pippen against Holmgren. McBride passes to Pippen to the middle. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
Here's Wallace. Hasn't made one yet. Holmgren with a screen on Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Wallace with the jam.
And that kind of defense ain't going to get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Not the greatest effort there defensively, and he took advantage.
Bridges passes to Pippen. Shoots over McDaniel. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Knicks lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break. So, and we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And that can be hard to do on the road, but they're making it happen.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. James is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Bull. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. Now here's Williams. Holmgren outside. Trains the three-pointer. Holmgren's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
A 3, Bridges. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Thunder. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Bridges with the steal. Now, here's Bull. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Pass to James. Bull is screen on George. Braun right at the doorstep, and he finds the 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
LeBron against Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Bridges against Williams. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Thunder. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Here's McBride. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Mitchell outside. And here is Holmgren. Here's Yachts. And Bowles sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Here's Yachts. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Giannis inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Williams kicks to McDaniels. Over Adebayo. Knicks with the rebound. James looking it over. Inside. Reaches up top. He's guarded by Williams. Adebayo with the screen on McDaniels. Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either. Now the Thunder with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. McDaniels outside. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closer, and it's good for two.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
A different look for New York. Gershon Yabusele comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Clarkson in for Bridges. Clarkson kicks to LeBron. Williams against Clarkson. From deep, James. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. McDaniels outside. Antetokounmpo against LeBron. That one doesn't go.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Clarkson for 3. And the Knicks miss again. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 14-2 run here. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Knicks trail by 7. McBride finds Clarkson. Pass to James. Here's Bol. 3-pointer. Good D by Holmgren. Giannis passes to Mitchell. Ring shot on the way. Knicks with the rebound. Bulls got 4 rebounds now tonight. Clarkson passes to McBride. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For New York, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Dort comes in for McDaniels. And it's Alex Caruso in for Mitchell. And then for New York, Adebayo is checked in for Bol. Pippen comes in for Yabusele. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Clarkson.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The Knicks making a switch here. Bridges checks in.
You look at Jalen Williams, and he just has been adding something to his game every single year. Greater intensity, greater skill, greater confidence. It's the kind of evolution you love to see in a young player.
James in the post. Defended by Dort. That's it, and the Oklahoma City leaders cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from James. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Williams. 5 points in the game. Sinks the triple. Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
James outside. Outside for Pippen. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Pippen's got 5.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Pippen. Right wing. Back to Dort. Caruso looking for an opening. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Pippen sets a screen for Bridges. Here's James. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Now Williams. He's got 8. Holmgren outside. To the inside. Here's Dort. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Hartenstein on the offensive glass. Always ready to collect and then finish off on those missed shots.
Adebayo against Holmgren. There's a screen. Bridges for 3. Caruso grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And the Thunder with some changes. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Holmgren. And it's McDaniels in for Williams. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Miles McBride's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. LeBron James on the wing, defended by Dort. Here's James. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Nifty move. It's rebounded by New York.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
1:37 left in the second quarter. James in the post. Working on McDaniels. And it's James missing. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Caruso kicks to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Pippen. 4-on-3 break. Here's Bridges. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
McDaniels outside. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. He gets that one.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Pippen outside. LeBron up top. Shoots. It's good from the top of the key. LeBron's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Williams, a screen on LeBron. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. James outside. One second left. No good on the last second. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Their bench doesn't look like a bench at all. It looks like they have 2 starting units.
And that means no rest for the defense. They're out there huffing it.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. Still alive, but... And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals. On 2K Sports. What a time! It's been a clinic out there by James.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he... Plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Well, this is what he does. When the stage is biggest, he runs to the light.
Mitchell is out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's McDaniels. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. LeBron with the 3. Bridges. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
McDaniels outside. 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. The rebound by McBride. Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Bridges. Now here's LeBron. The Thunder poured in.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Over Bull. Giannis automatic inside.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Outside, James. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
McDaniels against LeBron. That one drops for him. McDaniels got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
McBride passes to Bull. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. 6 to shoot. McDaniels against James.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. Inside. Holmgren can't hit. Knicks trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bull kicks to Bridges. Pass to McBride. And here is James. Bull, a screen on McDaniel. Here's McBride. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McBride's got 7 points in the game.
That's their first make out of 5 attempts. It's got to be a relief.
Here's Holmgren. On the wing, Williams. Defended by Bridges. Williams kicks to McDaniel. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
This shot by LeBron, no good.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Giannis. Outside Williams. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. James. LeBron with the tough bucket.
He just hasn't been able to find any kind of consistency to this point.
McDaniels outside. Williams sets a screen for McDaniel. Off target with his 3. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Here's Williams. Holmgren trying to get open. Williams gets the bucket. He's got 10.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Dort comes in for McDaniels. And it's Alex Caruso in for Mitchell. Scottie Pippen's checked in for the Knicks. Podziemski's coming in for Miles McBride. Pippen, the pass to Bull. New York needs to get off a shot. They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Holmgren. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Here's James. And the rejection by Holmgren. Over in the corner, Williams. Holmgren in the corner. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
New York, no good that time either. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Dort kicks to Caruso. Outside Williams from the arc. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Pass to Pippen. Pippen a screen on Williams. LeBron outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. LeBron's got 25 points in the game.
Oh, big night for LeBron. I mean, what's new?
Now here's Caruso. He's defended by Podziemski.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Podziemski. Ball kicks to James, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Antetokounmpo comes in for Holmgren. And it's McDaniels in for Jalen Williams. Now here's Caruso. Guarded close. Antetokounmpo finds McDaniel. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McDaniels got 6 in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
They get the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside Dort, and stolen by LeBron. Adebayo with the ball. McDaniels picks him up. LeBron James on the wing. Clock at 6. And finished off by LeBron.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
Dort left side. Here's Caruso. He has 5. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Fires for 3. Shot by McDaniels. No good. Knicks trail by 19. Outside Pippen. Here's Podziemski. Defended by Caruso. Now, here's Pippen. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the lean, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Ball comes in for James. And Miles McBride subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Caruso against Bridges. Dort wide open. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass the Bull. Pippen a screen on McDaniel. Bridges for 3. The Thunder pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Caruso. Outside, Dort. Sinks the three-pointer. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Here's Pippen. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Here's Dort. Off target from three-point range.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
And here's Adebayo outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Antetokounmpo lays it up off the glass. 10 points for Giannis.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Ball setting the pick for Pippen. Good on the three-point shot. Pippen's got 8 points.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Oklahoma City leading by 21. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lobbed up there for McDaniel. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And what can you say about an alley-oop from that far away?
You can't say anything. It was pure beauty. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now McBride. He's got 7. Pass to Bridges. Here's Bull. Now, here's Pippen. Defended by Dort. Off target at the rim. And so it's the Oklahoma. Oklahoma City Thunder riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with James on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got Clarkson. And Adebayo is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Pippen. And it's Podziemski in at the point guard position. Count it. Williams has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Thunder.
That is a really tough finesse shot, and that's exactly what Williams works on in the offseason.
Back to Podziemski. Pippen a screen on Williams. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And he's good on the three ball.
A fine shooter from D. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Clarkson. Now, Yabusele tipped away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
LeBron, he's checked in for Yabusele. And here's James outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. McDaniel's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
And that one, good. Holmgren's got 9 points here in the second half.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Adebayo with a screen on Williams. Clarkson passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And that one's on the defense right there. If you let Adebayo get this close, he will punch it on you.
Holmgren the screen. Nobody near Williams. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Adebayo with a screen on Caruso. Pass to Pippen. Here's Adebayo. Stolen by McDaniels. Outside Williams. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And converting through contact. Williams is a competitive guy who is not going to shy away.
Clearly a foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Team from New York, Jordan Clarkson.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Williams kicks to Holmgren. There's McDaniels. Nailed from three-point land. McDaniels got 20.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Here's Clarkson. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Chet using all of that length to make a play.
Count that one.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Adebayo with a screen for James. New York, no good that time either.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
At the top of the key, Williams. Holmgren finds McDaniel. Hartenstein with a screen on Clarkson. McDaniels passes to Caruso. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Podziemski's shot is good.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Pass to Caruso. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Williams. Clarkson passes to Pippen. Williams against Clarkson. This one for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Podziemski with it. Williams picks him up. Here's James. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's McDaniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Pippen.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First one falls for Cason Wallace. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. Then for the Knicks, Bol, he's checked in for Adebayo. Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Pass to LeBron. The 3. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Mitchell kicks to Caruso. Holmgren outside. And the 3 ball is good. Holmgren's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Back to McBride. Stolen by Mitchell. Holmgren outside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Holmgren's got 15 points in just the second half. Pass the Bol. Now LeBron. McDaniels defended. Outside for Pippen. McBride passes to LeBron. The offensive rebound, and Pippen slams it in.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Wallace outside. And stolen by LeBron. And it's Pippen in the corner. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Holmgren outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. LeBron kicks to Pippen. No good. Nice defense from McDaniels. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. On the wing, Mitchell. Buries it from three-point range.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Here's McBride, covered by Mitchell. Here's Pippen, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Pass to Holmgren. And here is Mitchell, defended by McBride. Lets it go from 11, and Bol pulls it down. New York shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Pippen, the pass to Bowles. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Pass to McBride. Now, here's Pippen. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
McDaniels kicks to Caruso. Holmgren sets the screen for Caruso. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. New York shoot here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. Outside for Pippen. And stolen by Caruso. Wallace looking for an opening. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren with a screen on Bridges. Caruso, no good. Bridges outside. Pass to James.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Bridges. Defended by Caruso. Pippen for 3. Good on the triple. Pippen's got 12 now in this quarter.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
McDaniels outside. No good from outside. McDaniels gotten just 2 of his 7 attempts from deep to fall here. Back to Pippen. New York moving the ball around. James, no good.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
They got the job done in a big way here in Game 6. And I think they're starting to carve their names into the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
Yeah, they should. I mean, they've got this title wrapped up. So impressive what they were able to do here tonight. The last thing they wanted was to have this series go all the way to 7 games. They had the opportunity to clinch the championship right here, right now, and they did not let it slip away.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Chet Holmgren.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Wallace outside. And the Oklahoma City Thunder are your new NBA champions. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there's a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
Game 1.
We've been building to this all season. The NBA. You look at Oklahoma City, this is the dream that this team and their players had at the start of the season. Now these teams get to live it.
But the pressure and stakes are at their greatest. Every decision and miscue is going to be analyzed and overanalyzed. You have to keep your cool and trust what got you here.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso is out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Khalil Ware. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the three. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis, what rim protection from him, using that endless length.
Williams with it. Right wing. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Pippen. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. Here's Ivy. Adebayo up top. Back to Ivy. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Caruso. And rejected.
Anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
And the basket by Pippen.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now, here's Williams. Shot clock at 5. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by James. Pass to Adebayo. At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's James. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Ware. Caruso outside. Now Ware, defended by Pippen. And it's Williams off the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And that's what happens when you put pressure on the defense, especially when you're a great scorer like Williams.
Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The three, James. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside Joe. To the paint. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Adebayo feeling it out a bit. Duren with a screen on Holmgren. Pass to Ivy. There's the three. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Oklahoma City. the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside, Williams. Over James. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
That free throw misses.
And when you talk about do-it-all kind of players, Jalen Williams quickly jumps to mind. And the scary thing is, he's only going to keep getting better.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Adebayo up top. Pippen outside. Out of bounds, the Oklahoma City's ball. Here's Williams. From about 16, Duren with the rebound.
A little disjointed to start this game, missing 3 of their first 4 shots already.
Antetokounmpo against James. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Good on the second one. And here are the Thunder now. Now Williams. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by New York.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Ivy finds James. Shakes him. Williams grabs the board.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and Giannis. Hammers it in.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's Pippen. Ivy, a screen on Williams. Pippen, pass to Duren. Adebayo from long range. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7-5. Wingspan.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Dillingham's checked in for Ivy. Then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Holmgren. Dort comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Alex Caruso in for Joe. Back to Williams. He drops it from range. Williams has got 5.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
James against Dort. Outside Adebayo. Fires the 3. The rebound by Ware.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Dort outside. Back to Caruso. To the inside. Here's Ware. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Knicks trail by 3. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Adebayo in the post. Working on Ware. Adebayo, no good. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Thunder. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Right side, Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Oklahoma City, the rebound. 4-3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Up top, Pippen. Dort defending. Here's Dillingham. Still no points. No good from outside.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of here.
Williams passes to Dort, and there's a 3-second violation. Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. Then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Ware. And Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Williams. Outside Adebayo. James deciding where to go with it. Back to Adebayo. And stolen by Holmgren. Dort, the pass to Caruso. Back to Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Screen by Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Here's Holmgren. Adebayo grabs the board. Knicks trail by 3. To win the cold spell. That shot off the mark.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. Now Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
So for the Knicks, Clarkson's checked in for James, and Jaden Ivey subbed in for Dillingham. New York has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown, and so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Pippen outside. Pass to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Adebayo sets a screen. Can they get it? And it's Clarkson missing. Oklahoma City leading by 5. And here's Hartenstein. Dort outside. Antetokounmpo outside. To the middle. Stolen by Ivy. Fast break. New York. Here's Pippen. New York. Again, can't hit. And for the Thunder, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo with it. Now Pippen defending. And that one drops for him. Antetokounmpo has got his second bucket on the night.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
Pass to Yabusele. Pippen outside. 6 to shoot. Adebayo, a screen on Caruso. And here's Ivy from the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. New York making a switch here. Duren's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Caruso, left side. The 3 is up. And it's New York with a rebound. Duren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Caruso against Ivy. Pass to Clarkson. Down low. And stolen by Holmgren. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Now here's Caruso. Tightly guarded. Stolen by Ivy. Pippen outside. Now Yabusele. New York working the ball around now. Here's Duren. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Here's Williams. The 15-footer is good. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Pippen outside. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Fade away. Misses off the left iron.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And it's Holmgren missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.